Hey YouTube, what's going on? Joy here, back again with another fragrance review for you today, and it's a first fragrance from this house for me. Okay, and first disclaimer: this is not my bottle. This is a loan. This is on loan from one of my brothers, who is always very kind enough. He is always supporting me in the community. Or the brother Moniruz Zaman. Okay, so brother Moniruz Zaman, he is lending me with this beautiful bottle. It's Sartorial from the house of Penhaligon. The thing is, let's look at this from my perspective, and I'm not gonna tell you this is my this is the absolute end of the world. This is just my take. It could be wrong. I can be wrong about few notes, so do pardon me. I'm just giving you my expression of it, and I'm gonna tell you if it's for who is it for, which country, season, longevity, stuff like that. All the details according to my experience in Bangladesh. Okay, so I'll show you the full presentation, and I'll show you a few fragrances that is in the same category as this, but not exactly the same. This fragrance, let me tell you, it's a very unique fragrance. I haven't smelled that many fragrances that smells like this. Okay, this has some notes that I could detect, but I had to really look at fragrantica just to understand it better, and then I tried to find the notes in it. So I do have my notes from fragrantica. I'll tell you. First of all, the bottle I have here is a 50 ml. I think there's also 100 ml. So 50 ml cost you about Bangladesh. It will run you about 65 US dollars. Big bottle will run you about $90. I guess that's the approximate rough figure. And you can't buy this in Bangladesh. So if you want to buy it, I think you can ask USB, brother Ifran. I gave you his number before, his his name before. He's importing directly from UK. So basically, this house is from UK, United Kingdom, England. Okay, and Penhaligons actually was established in 1860. And this guy who actually, in short, who's so far I did some study, the guy who actually opened the house or started the house, he was a former perfumer for Queen Victoria. So as you can see, royal heritage. And the release date for this is 2010, and it's classified as spicy woody. And the meaning for this is sort of like this. The theme basically is on tailoring, clothing, style of dress. That's basically what this fragrance trying to capture, and some metallic like needles or scissors, which I don't really understand the concept yet, but I don't know how metal smells like or scissors smells like, but yes, does it give me all that? I'll tell you. And this fragrance actually also was intended for both sexes, male and female. So few fragrances I was telling you about, let me show you. If you love those fragrances, you can check this out. Bulgari's Man in Black. Okay, I'm not going to tell you in details of anything of that. It's just I'm showing you something. If you like those, you might like this. Entrepreneur à la Extreme. Then Terre d'Hermès. Okay, I'll tell you why I'm showing you all this in short. Then this one is extremely, I would say, is a good example of it. Gucci Guilty Absolute. Okay, then somewhat Burberry's London, but this is not exactly, just the theme. And then finally, the one I recently reviewed is Royal Oud. If you love those kind of style of fragrances, check this out. Okay, so let me show you first of all the box. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna be sipping maybe some of the orange juice because I'm having flu and fever, just to keep my voice going. This is the box. It's sort of like a Tom Ford the presentation, but not so much. It's all paper, but quite tough, hard, So yeah, first thing I noticed is this is not very nicely fit. If you do this, it comes off. You don't have to it's like this, right? You do this, it falls off, so be careful. It says a little bit information here, 50 ml, and the name and all that. You can see up top some information, at the back some information. At the bottom you get your batch code and sticker, whatnot. So that's the box. Bottle so far is very, very eye-catching. I love the crystal ball sort of a thing up here. It looks very mesmerizing. Caught my eye right away. Got some bow tie kind, but the material is more like a, yeah, tailoring shop. It's a very classy, the color, yeah, and then the sticker is very sort of like a, it's very simplistic bottle. Back some more information, some more detailing here. It says Penhaligons London. Okay, and bottom is your sticker. The juice color is sort of like honey tobacco, sort of like pure heaven. That's sort of a juice. And then we take it off, it looks kind of like a, just to my eyes, it looks like a Body Shop kind of a bottle, if you know Body Shop perfumes. Yes, so yeah, the bottle wise, presentation wise, it's no, I wouldn't say the plastic cap, it's very light. I thought it would be glass heavy, there'd be much more premium, but for the price, I mean, to each his own, but to me, I feel it's a little bit on the, you know, average side. Okay, so never mind, it's the juice that's important. So now let's come to the fragrance. Okay, there is the dry down on this paper, and let me take another paper here, and let me show you the sprayer, and let me tell you the opening top notes, and I'll tell you what Fragrantica says. Okay, here you go. So it's sort of like a small burst, not huge sprayer. Maybe the bigger bottle got better sprayer. So there's a lot of hype going on this fragrance. Okay, I saw a lot of reviews, and it's not readily available in my country. You just need to import it through sellers in Bangladesh, and it's a very, very unique fragrance. You know, I haven't smelled anything like it, I guess. And it has like the notes according to Fragrantica are, to my nose, pepper, cardamom, ginger. Yes, yeah, those are the top notes according to my nose. And then mead, the beeswax, honey, I'm sorry, leather and lavender. In the base you get patchouli, myrrh, honey, musk, amber, woody, oak moss. Okay, so yes, this fragrance has a lot of complexity. That's a very complex fragrance. This is, who is it for? This is for mature people. Even if ladies are willing to wear it, it's more masculine than feminine to my nose. It has darkness to it, it has depth, it has transformation. It's a complex fragrance. So it's more of an artistic fragrance than more of your mainstream fragrance. It's more like your niche style fragrance. Okay, and I'm pretty sure this is a niche fragrance. The juice at least is. And it's for mature people and winter time. So I'm just taking it away from you, so you guys understand, like, okay, mature people, how old? 35, 40 upwards. This fragrance, it's not for your familiar territory, or you not gonna smell the same. Oh, Versace Rose. Okay, let me tell them. You can point out any other fragrance which will remind you of this. This fragrance will remind you of. Okay, the opening is very unique. Let me tell you, the main focus is on the beeswax, as well as the, I think there's a metallic note. I was looking for it, I couldn't find it. I think there's a lot of pepper in this. I like a lot of this bit of a Daniel's Icon, sort of this neroli peppery opening, but much more like a warming fragrance. It's like it will like warm you up. It's like got this heating factor about it. It's kind of like spicy, warm, and it's old school style, but at the same time it's not like dated. You know, if you think of Sikh Obsession, sort of in the territory also. Let me show you like a little bit, because I do get bit of this feel in this. Even the juice color you can see, but this is much more complex, by the way. But now you get some idea. And I do detect some sort of tobacco in this on the dry down. It's somewhere mixing. You know, it's not a prominent note. It's a very muted down tobacco, but it's mixing somewhere there in the suede leather and the peppery feel, and then the honey is there. Sort of like a, like it will remind you of back in the days British colonies, or let's say gentlemen. Even the Western movies you see, everybody's wearing the long coat and with the big buttons. They have this hat, and then they, you know, touch their hat when this greeting someone. Very, very classy people. Okay, so yes, the feel of it, it's really good. Longevity and projection, if you're wondering, it's poor. In Bangladesh, it's definitely hot and humid condition. This is definitely not for our conditions. This is for people who are interest in collecting fragrances. They are trying to try different things, tired of all the same old. They want to, you know, basically want to experience an artistic fragrance. That's what it's for. You're not going to be able to wear this in so many places if you're looking for compliments. But if you're wearing a fragrance for your sake, this could be for you. Okay, this is more like an old book in the library. It smells like an old book. Okay, when I sniff it, what do I get? I get the honey, and the beeswax combined, because we are stealing honey from basically the bees. So it has that, you know, it has sort of like a barber shop, because the lavender. I get that old school classic lavender. Tailoring shop, I cannot say it smells like, because tailoring shop, it smells like fabrics and stuff. I don't get any fabric in this. It smells like more woody, dry wood. If you shave wood, you know, like before you make furniture, if you can see those woody furniture at the back, if you're shaving it before you paint and stuff, it smells like that woody vibe to it, and a little bit boozy. Think of pure malt, feel of whiskey, but not entirely. So if you do love pure malt or pure Havana, but very muted, the tobacco and both the whiskey very muted down, yeah, this is it. This is not very loud fragrance. So it's very gentlemanly, handsome, barbershop, semi-barbershop, old school classic. That's what this is. Longevity on this is very poor, as I was telling you. In the winter time, maybe you can get 6-7 hours on your skin, but projection will be very, very low. It will make very nice close encounter scent in the cold weather. It will warm you up, sort of like the Burberry's London, that cinnamon that warms you up. This one, I think the spices will warm you up a little bit. Do I like it? I like it, but I don't see that many occasions. I'm really, where do I wear this? I don't find any occasion I can wear this in the office. You can wear it. It will give you like, this guy is like, sort of like doesn't mix with anyone. It's like a ghost, like from the 70s, 60s time, hanging around the office. Nobody's noticing. No one smells like this, but it smells very masculine, very classy, sort of like Chanel Allure, but minus the freshness. This is not a very fresh fragrance. So I basically, in conclusion, once again, woody, bit of tobacco, honey, not that boozy, not very strong, cloying. Like if I compare this with this is a beast. Gucci Guilty Absolute. This stuff is a beast. It will scream. People, if you don't know how to wear this, and if you don't like it, don't put 2-3 sprays. This stuff, you can go 4-5 sprays. It's gonna be okay. All right. So yeah, where to wear this? Neck, open neck here. 1 on the shirt, 2 on each arm. That's it. And when you dress classy, if you're dressing suited up and everything, shoes, and it's a nice spring, winter sort of time, more of the evening wear, very classy. Feels like guy with a whiskey more than the guy with cocktail and beers. That sort of a guy. And what else? Did I miss anything? Mature, age is mature, winter time. Ladies would maybe like it, but it's like those who read a lot of books, not so much into social media, and not into Desperate Housewives or that kind. If you know those ladies, they're not gonna like this. This is gonna be like for people who watch classic films, The Pianist, or maybe the Second World War. This sort of setup, gramophone music. That's what it is in a bottle, to me. So that's my interpretation, or imagination rather, smelling this fragrance and experiencing. I'm very glad. Will I buy it? I don't think so, because I cannot find any places where I can wear this. But yes, it's been quite a journey for a few days, and I'm really glad I could experience it. It's a very nice artistic fragrance, but not for projection and longevity beast, not that. So in short, let's come to the conclusion. Longevity and projection, 5 out of 10. In Bangladesh condition, if winter, maybe it will be different. So far, 5 out of 10, 5.5. Versatility, low. Cannot wear this in the heat. Young people wouldn't like this. You cannot wear this wearability wise. You cannot play this, throw this casually and go to the gym. People will be like, seriously, dude? If they can smell it. So yes, versatility, 5 out of 10, middle of the road. Uniqueness, 10 out of 10. I never smell anything, even though despite those fragrances, this is different. Smell of it, how much I like it. I really love the smell. 9 out of 10. It's like, it's so classy. It's so Frank Sinatra. Okay, if you know what I mean. It's not Michael Jackson. It's not Metallica. It's Frank Sinatra. And Bois de Portugal, if you like Green Irish Tweed, if you like those, there's high chance you like it, but yeah, you may not as well. And overall Remark, for my own taste, I would give this 9 out of 10 for what it is. But for the world out there, is this a product that you can purchase and use it every day, and you're gonna pick up compliments, or this is gonna be a mainstream fragrance? No, this is gonna be getting a more, realistically speaking, I'll give this 7 out of 10. Why? The wearability, versatility, age appropriateness, everything. This is for people who are collectors. That's it. Okay, so thanks for watching this, guys, and do let me know if you have ever experienced it. That's my 2 cents on this beautiful fragrance. It's a very beautiful fragrance, but I don't think I'm gonna get a bottle because of all those factors that I told you. Take care, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh.